not to like about Elena?
Um, I think that I wrote this to Jay. I think is that Damon's my favorite aspect about it is just like how Damon is like this big, bad, scary vampire guy, but then he goes home and all he wants to do is curl up in a ball and lay in Elena's lap and love and be loved. So I think the fact that Damon shows his good side to only her, and the fact that she brings it out in him and shows him that, like Anna said, he's worth something. Because honestly, both those characters, after all the crap that they've gone through, they deserve to be happy. And I think they make each other happy. It just takes them realizing it. I mean, Damon already knows, but Elena needs to realize that I deserve to be happy, and even if it's not making everyone else in the world happy, I need to make myself happy. These characters don't know how to be selfish. I mean, some of them do, but Elena and Damon don't right now. Like Elena's thinking too much about Stefan's feelings, about what everyone else is going to think, about what everyone else is going to say, when her feelings, or what at least Nina Dobrev is portraying it as an actress on the show, that she has feelings for him, that she just won't act on them because she feels guilty. Guilt plays a lot in their relationship, and I think that it needs to come to fruition and just have them be like, I need to be selfish with you.
Yeah, I think the most selfish thing he did was that kiss.
Yep. Ever.
That yeah. The only other time he was selfish, he made her forget, and we're talking about that in the next question. So
Yeah.
let's just stop there.
So, alright, I'll read it. Anon
Okay.
asks, do you think they will ever have Elena find out about Damon confessing his love in 208, so Rose, and then compelling her to forget? I feel like they aren't going to revisit that. I don't think they need to revisit that. I mean, he already told her he loved her in As I Lay Dying, right? The season finale of the second season. And, I mean, it's pretty well out in the open now. I don't think there'd be a point to going back and rehashing
I
it.
think I think we'd like to see them go back to
Yeah,
it,
I would too.
to bring it up and just see what Elena says about it and what Damon says about it, because I want to know if she's mad at him for doing that.
For
Uh,
compelling her, I'd be interested in that reaction, but I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. I just
I mean,
Well,
we
I
already
mean,
know, like
doesn't
Anna
matter.
said, that we already know that he outright has said "I love you" to her, and we know. Okay, so I think that as for
It's not like she can say
gaining
anything about
information, it
compulsion.
wouldn't do anything because she already knows. But I
yeah.
think as just to have it follow up on what's happened, I think the
Mhm.
writers could do it, and I think it would be interesting, and I think a lot of Delana fans would love it.
Yeah,
Well,
because to me, it's one of his highlights that
Yep.
he did that because he said, I need to get this off my chest. I love you, but my brother deserves you, and then he made her forget. So to me, I think she knows right now.
Yeah.
To me, because if they're following the lines of this whole she died, she has to
mm-hmm.
remember.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I really hope at some point they just like there's a little conversation about it because to me that's one of Damon's most selfless moments.
Yep. And he deserves recognition for that. Kind of like how we lost the moment with them on the porch in season one. We
Yeah,
lost that moment where
Yeah.
he told her, "You care about me. You're the only one who cares about me. Thank you for that."
He
We lost
decided
that
that I
moment
was worth
already. That's not
saving.
happening again.
exactly.
They're not going to rehash that.
Nope.
But this they could, because Elena was actually present for this. I don't know. I think it just differs, especially since like what's going on in the season right now. I think it could be brought up again, but it's not a
Eventually.
necessity. But it would be nice.
Well, I think right now because she's not like
Deleted scene.
being very vocal about her feelings.
Yeah.
I think when she gets there, she might bring it up. But right now, I don't think she would do it right now. There's too much going on to be like, hey, remember that time you took away my memory when you said you loved me for the
Yeah,
first time?
bitch.
Yeah. We need to have a little Q&A about that too.
Well, at the same time, maybe okay, she does know, but she's letting him keep that. If he compelled her and she knows why because he told her why, right? He's like,
Yeah.
this is why you need to forget. I can't be selfish with you. Why would she take that away from him? You know what I mean? By bringing it all up.
Because I think their relationship changed from then. Because
I know, but that's what I mean.
at
Like there
that
wouldn't be a
moment,
point to doing it. Don't take his selfless act away from him. He
yeah,
knows why. She knows why. Just leave it at
yeah,
that.
but
I
I
mean, I
think
think it
at
would
that
be cool as Delana fans to revisit it or whatever, but I don't think they need to.
I just
don't
think
know, this
because
is
at that time he was convinced that
He didn't deserve her.
Yeah, and that she would never love him, and now that has totally
Changed. Everything has changed. His point of view about it, he wouldn't have kissed her if he didn't think that she would reciprocate at that moment, because he's done it twice before where they've kissed twice before. But the last time he kissed her, she said he did it in a drunken stupor and she refused him. So I think that he wouldn't have kissed her unless he knew that she felt something for him. So I think that if, like Jay said, I think the relationship is different. I think it would be interesting to see how she thinks about it now and what he thinks about it now. And if he thinks and regrets not actually letting her remember it. Yeah. I'd like to see that.
That I want to see, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think if she still didn't have those feelings for him, she would let him keep that memory.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of just like, okay, you know, this is his selfless
This is all
thing.
I can give him.
Yeah, because I can't love him. But I think now that she can give him something. Because when you're in love, you don't keep secrets.
All right, let me read the next question since I haven't read it yet. Which one are we on here? Keeping up.
About the kiss, the Delana kiss.
Where is it? It's like when the teachers used to ask you to read and you lost your spot.
It's like the 7 question from the bottom of the first page.
You like also about Delana? Kind of. Okay, I've heard your previous podcast, and some of you guys originally didn't want the Delana kiss, even in the season 3 finale. How do you feel about this now? I think that our opinions have obviously changed since the kiss was amazing, and we're kind of still basking in it because the gifs are still running around Tumblr like crazy. I think that, and I'm just gonna mention this really quickly. This has nothing to do, like, this is no hate on any other ship, but I think that Delana kiss means so much more to us because we don't get that. And I think when we say, like, we don't want it till the end of the season, I think the reason why we didn't want it just yet is because we didn't want to, like, rush it. You know, I think we're a little afraid that they're going to rush it too much and that it's going to turn bad. And the show's about a love triangle, and we like seeing their banter. We like seeing their humor, their flirtiness, their all that. You know, we don't want that to disappear. So I think that...
Did you just pick up your phone and hang it up?
I did.
Oh my gosh.
It's Damon congratulating you on your flawless answer.
Oh dear. Okay. I honestly don't think that... we just don't want it to be ruined. We like seeing their progression, and because that kiss is such a huge monumental step and what it means to everyone who ships Delana, I think it's a huge thing, and I think that's why we wanted to wait.
And because we want them to have to feel guilty.
What?
We don't want them to have to feel guilty.
Exactly. Yeah. We want them to be in the perfect spot where that kiss can be talked about, discussed, figured out, and then played off of. You know, we don't want it to go under the rug like the last one.
And you know what? Damon said it best last night when he said, "It's right. It's just not right now."
Right now.
Perfect.
Yep. And I think that the writers even said that they almost had the kiss at the end of
309.
The last
I think.
309.
309. Yeah, they almost had it at the end of 309. So I think that even if the writers think it wasn't right then, I trust the writers and giving us it now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because there's been so much buildup so far, and I think that was the perfect time because, like I said in the last podcast, that kiss wasn't about Stefan, that kiss wasn't about Jeremy, that kiss wasn't about anyone but them. It was all them.
Yeah, so I think because it was handled so perfectly that I can't help but accept it.
Mm-hmm.
If it was handled any other way, I'd kind of be sitting here like, crap, what are they going to do to them next? But it was handled so perfectly that now you get to see how Elena's reacting to it. You get to see that Damon's even being even more selfless because he's willing to say, like, all right, I'll let you get through what you have to get through to get where I am.
And I don't know if you guys saw, I'll say this really quickly and then I'll let you guys talk, sorry. I don't know if you guys saw the new promo for the next episode.
Yeah.
But he knows and Bonnie knows now and everyone's going to know because he's like,
we kissed and it's weird.
It's kind of weird now. Have a great trip.
I love that.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness, the writing for Damon could not be any better.
Damon leaving conversations like a boss. Like, listen, you want to go on a road trip and steal our thing with this other chick? Guess what? I'm outing us. We kissed. It was weird. Talk about that on your road trip.
What was it
Pretty
he
much.
said too? Something about in the back with him or what?
Yeah,
What did he
because
say?
he goes, I'll call shotgun, and she goes, no, and he goes, oh, you want to be in the back seat with me?
And then he
Oh, okay.
pouts to her. His pout is just like, ugh.
You know what? I didn't like the pout. I was like, what are you doing? That's not very becoming.
I loved it. Oh
I
my
thought it was
god.
hilarious because he was just like, come on, let me go.
No,
Please.
I don't know. That's one of my pet peeves. Like, not like for him, but like when anyone, if they fake cry or if they pout, I'm just like automatically like, I hate
when
you.
you meet me because I pout at everything.
So do I.
Oh
Anna
my
hates
gosh.
us.
No, as
But
long as I don't see you
people
do
who
it.
listen to our podcast, Anna hates Jay and I.
No, it's not
Yes,
that.
she does.
I hate
she
the
hates
wait.
us.
I
The
hate the
awkward
pout.
moment when Anna says pout all the time.
No, I hate.
Yes.
Shut up! I hate the pout, not the person.
You pout.
Oh gosh,
Anyway.
I do pout. But
Long
not
answer
really.
short. Yeah, the kiss was perfect.
we don't think it was too soon.
The kiss
We're
was
happy about it.
perfect. It's right, just not right now.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what we think.
Well, it was right then. It's just another one. It's
That's what
not
he said.
right.
It was right. But then he said after, it's just not right now. Okay.
Alright.
Moving on down the road.
Anon asks, Damon is one of the most tortured characters on the show. He lives in a constant guilt, regret, and pain. Do you think Damon will ever allow himself to be happy? He just did. Episode 10. He did it.
Ooh, I answered this somewhere. I have so
I
many
answered
papers.
this on my script.
Hold on.
That I wrote, I answered it.
By the way, me and Jen are totally ad-libbing this entire thing
We
while
are.
Anna's sitting there scripting.
I have notes. I wrote down points. Okay. Well, let me see here. Yeah, lives in. Okay. I think if he and Elena work out, he will. Like, he'll just let it go. Because, like, she's going to teach him to let go of the guilt and, like, the regret and the pain. And she'll show him his value because she'll be choosing him and showing him that he's a top priority in her life. And that's what he needs. He needs someone to choose him and to love him and yeah, show him he's a pretty stand-up guy, and then he'll let go of all the bad stuff.
Hello,
So you
did
guys know, I'm sorry
What?
for all the coughing.
you...
I'm like dying of pneumonia right now.
Please don't die, John.
I will try.
Anyway, did you see, like, Damon's little skip when he was coming out of the shower? Like, that's a happy guy,
Yes.
right?
He's happy.
I think
So
I
we
was one of the few people that just I didn't really enjoy the shower scene. I was just like, whatever, move on. Nothing's happening.
Excuse me?
I know.
Okay.
I don't know what's
Do
wrong
not
with me.
mock Towel Boy, okay?
Like, maybe, I mean, we've seen Damon naked before several times and in suds.
Yeah, and I
want
want to keep seeing shower
I
scenes.
know, but I'm like, give us some variety. Where are the Stefan shower scenes? Where are the Klaus shower scenes? Does no one else
No.
but Damon shower
Klaus
in the
doesn't
show?
shower. He's a hybrid.
No, okay.
Showers are a Damon thing, okay?
No, well, as far as we know, Damon is the only person in Mystic Falls that bathes because
When
we don't
is
see anything else.
Damon's bathtub and shower gonna be a
Wait.
disgusting place?
So, wait, Catherine showers?
Girl, Catherine and Damon bathe. The rest of them are just a bunch of dirty, whatever.
Elena showers too, though. We've seen her come out of the shower a couple times.
Oh, we have,
True.
yes, Elena. Okay.
There's gonna be a scene where Damon's
Oh,
like, Elena,
Lexi.
you're too dirty, let me wash you off.
Lexi showered, towel girl. Who else?
Yeah.
That's about it.
What was the question? Honestly, it was like Damon in the shower. Lost that.
It went from like Damon's pain and guilt and happiness to like who in Mystic Falls showers.
Listen,
This was brought to you by.
Talk about
Without
derailed.
Damon has this rubber ducky, so he talks to him about how he's all guilty and regretful and painful, and the rubber ducky goes, "No, Damon, you are not allowed to feel these things." And
Perfect for me.
I don't think that's how it works. Oh gosh.
I honestly think that, like Jay said, he made himself happy, and I think Oh, I think that's what the writers wanted to show us, is that for once in his life he was like, I'm gonna be selfish about it. That's why he turned around and was like, no, I'm gonna I'm gonna turn around and be selfish about this. I'm gonna kiss the girl that I'm in love with, you know?